It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit into Toronto.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Well, they wear like listen, no, I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you, as a...
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes,
it is up to them.
And that's why I am saying that it is the same. No.
Wow, these women are out of their freaking minds. Arnold Schwarzenegger must have really ruined them yesterday when he wouldn't go along with their attempt to smear ICE. Today, these brain geniuses talked about Iran, and at one point, Alyssa Farah Griffiths chimes in to let everybody know Iran is a very oppressive society. And of course, this set off the show's two resident anti-American, anti-white hosts, Sunny Hostin and Whoopi Goldberg, who launched into the most unhinged meltdown that I've seen on that show in a while. Enjoy.
And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
I'm sorry, but where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Keep hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't.
Okay, first of all, I have to say that when things like that do happen, yes, bad things happen to gay people. Bad things happen to everybody, every single group in this country. But it's not being done by the government. That's the point here, is that she's trying to say that the government oppression of Iran is significant, and Whoopi Goldberg chimes in to say, oh, no, it's the same thing is happening here, which makes no sense at all when you know what's actually going on in Iran. Alyssa Farah Griffiths now tries to talk some sense into Whoopi Goldberg, but I think we all know how that's gonna go.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit into Toronto.
I'm sorry.
Well, they wear like no, I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you.
Right. Her point is, right now, in 2025, not, almost 100 years ago, 75 years ago, or whatever, she's saying right now, in Iran, a woman, if she's wearing what she's wearing, could possibly be imprisoned or even executed. She could just be taken off the street by the government and tortured and executed without anybody even knowing about it. And so now Whoopi Goldberg's going to try and claim that that same thing is happening right now in America to black people.
Judge, I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes,
it is up to them.
And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good. Whoever does it, it's not good.
No kid. Oh, the brilliant Whoopi Goldberg has let us all know that it's not good to hurt people based on their intrinsic qualities. No kidding, Whoopi. Like, this isn't some great observation that you just made. The point is, the government of Iran is actually sanctioning these things. It is part of the society, okay? It is not part of our society here. Black people have constitutional rights. Black people do have due process. Black people are not picked up off the street simply for being black by the government and then punished, tortured, or executed, anything like that.
So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not anyone at this table should go to Tehran.
It's just completely insane, and this stupid audience is applauding. These people are completely ignorant of what's going on in Iran and how that could at all be compared to anything that's happening in America to anyone, much less black people.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But, yeah, I know that.
Would I lie?
And we all know that. But every day, we are worried.
Do you know that? You literally just said that living in America for black people is exactly what it's like living in Iran as a woman or an ethnic minority.
Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They cannot have property. They cannot leave them.
I'm sorry.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That is no one's intent. But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this country and people who deserve rights.
Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody feels that way. Listen.
Hey, you can feel whatever way you want, but that doesn't mean you're not an ignorant freak. At one point, Whoopi Goldberg was an American treasure. I mean, I remember growing up in the 80s and 90s and just loving every movie she was in. But now she's become this white-hating, fever swamp dwelling, paranoid freak.
I'm sorry, you know, when you think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
Okay, they don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
Right, it's not even just free and fair elections, but if you're a woman or an ethnic minority in Iran, you can't get a job. You can't go out in public without express permission. You can't get an education. You're subject to Islamic law. They have actual oppression in the form of the hijab laws, the restricted mobility, the unequal rights across the board, the denial of cultural expression, and I mentioned employment. I mean, these are all things that if women or ethnic minorities take part in can be executed by the government. There is nothing like that in America. And in fact, black people in America can legally discriminate against white people once they gain power, despite this being illegal through the Civil Rights Act.
They can't go out of their house. Women.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
No, let me try something.
You can't understand. You're just white. And you're not black. You can only understand if you're black. And Sunny Hostin understands. She gets it. Of course, you know, her ancestors were actual slave owners, unlike the majority of white people in America, but that was completely different.
Try to reverse roles with a black person in this country, let's say, because I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Just try to understand from their point of view. From that point of view, this country does not do them well. Does not go for them.
I completely
What are you talking about?
And we shouldn't compare atrocities.
If you're talking about Iran, of course, is doing worse things, but relatively speaking, it feels bad.
Okay, but I think you know that Iran is significantly
I guess we're going to come back.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Oh, Whoopi just cannot stand it unless she is winning the Oppression Olympics. All right, folks, what do you all think? Let me know in the comments, and if you're still here, might as well hit that like button, subscribe. I do post on a regular basis, both short and long form, so make sure to keep checking back for more, because frankly, I don't know if YouTube is ever going to show you what I'm posting. Thanks a lot. See you all in the next one.